Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying to repair a Disneyland monorail. I'm not exactly sure how old this monorail is. I know that I got it like 10 years ago. So a while ago it was having problems with a squeaky motor system, that it would start squeaking, it wouldn't go correctly, it was stopping. So I'm going to be taking it apart and trying to repair it. So what you'll need is a long Phillips head screwdriver so that you can actually get into these holes. So I've already removed these screws here. I still need to remove this one. So now the monorail is apart. So you can see the battery contacts are rusted a bit. So I'm going to be trying to remove some of that rust. But the main problem is the motor is squeaking and having problems. So whenever I take something apart, the most important thing to do is make sure you know how to put it back together. So make sure you keep all of your screws and components in a spot that's easily accessible. I've already lost, this one hasn't come out yet. There. So there's all those screws. And then also it's good if you can identify the parts of whatever you're trying to repair so that you know what is broken. This one's pretty simple. Obviously there's the battery pack, here's LEDs on the front, there's the computer board, here's the speaker unit, and then here's the motor right here. So there's a reversing switch so that it can go forward and backwards, which is why it has 3 wires here. So I'm going to be trying to remove the motor unit and see if I can maybe take it apart to try and oil it. So basically there should be 4 screws. This one for some reason is missing though. So here's the motor unit. You can see these are the wheels which turn together. This one's missing. I'm not sure if it should have a rubber ring or if it never had one. I know that I never had a rubber ring on this wheel. You can see it's kind of indented, which isn't great for its movability. That is a pretty simple screw system though. Basically this corkscrew gear here just goes into it. The motor seems to be working pretty well. I don't know, it could also use some oiling. So one of my other main tools that I use for almost every project is WD-40. It works good for preventing rust and corrosion. It can also help to remove some rust and corrosion, and it can help to repair just about any electronic item. Because I've actually repaired a motor that was completely stuck and it was rusted shut. And I sprayed some WD-40 in it and let it soak for a while, and it was able to move a little bit, and I slowly worked it and it was able to actually be repaired. So that's already working better. There, it's even working faster. So you can tell because the noise level went down and it's moving easier. So it's already a lot quieter and it's able to move forward and backward a lot easier. I think that might have already fixed the whole problem. It doesn't hurt though to spray a little bit of oil inside of the gearbox since we have it apart. Now I just need to get it back together. It's a little tricky because the wires on the motor are super short, so it doesn't have much room to move. You definitely do not want to break the wires on the motor because then you'll have to resolder them. So there, now it's back in. So before we test it again, I'm going to screw the gearbox down to make sure it doesn't move and damage the gears at all. It's too bad it didn't have all 4 screws. I'm not sure why one was missing. So after you put it back together, you're definitely going to need to wipe it down with some paper towels to try and remove the oil. The oil shouldn't hurt the plastic at all. As far as I know, I haven't had any problems with that. I've actually been able to oil plastic to make it move better if there's like a hinge that gets really stuck. The problem is these wires for the motor, sorry it's not in the camera even, the wires for the motor keep getting in the way. So you have to feed the LEDs down and then try and not pinch these wires. So the speaker in it isn't broken, it's just because I haven't pushed the button in all the way, so it sort of starts and then it stops. So sometimes I get questions about what music I use in my video. So this music I'm playing currently is old Disneyland Esplanade loop. If you want, I can post a video of it on my channel. So you can already see that's moving a lot faster. So I'd say the problem's fixed. So it seems like the problem with this was all the grease or whatever they had in the motor probably dried up, and it might have even been stalling the motor, and now the WD-40 was able to oil it and try and clean off some of that dried up grease so it can actually move freely. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any other questions about trying to repair toy electronics, just let me know and I'll try and post a video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the other videos on my channel.